So now let's talk about customer gathering. Let's talk about getting in the mix and it all clicking in 2026. Why is that happening? Because we have incredible services that we offer to our customers. We're doing things no one else is doing. And when you're doing things no one else is doing, you can perform and bring customers on very quickly. And it's a simple process. You know, there's some mindset that goes behind it. So first of all, know your customer enrollment site. Your customer enrollment site is get.thinkenergy.com/your username. You can sign up residential and small commercial customers up to 500,000 kilowatt hours a year in fixed rate electricity markets like Connecticut, where I am, like Texas, like Maine, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, all those fixed rate electricity markets. I think we have 6 of them. And in autosave markets, we have 6 of those as well, or maybe we have 7 fixed rate states. And you can also sign up autosave customers want up to 100,000 kilowatt hours per year. So make sure you know your sites. Make sure you get your Getting Started guide. You can get it at the link that you see there. Everyone should have this. You should print up multiple copies of this. You should give this out to your new EAs as they get started. Yes, you can do it electronically, and we have it in BAM, and that's great. But I'm telling you, when you get someone started, and if it's remotely, send them the PDF and have them print it. They need to have this. You should have this with you when you're getting a new EA started face-to-face as well, so they can have this Getting Started guide. It has tremendous value in getting someone off on the right foot. You want to activate your BAM app. If you have not done this, go into your web office and activate your BAM app. This is an app that you download. It's publicly available, right? On the App Store, on iOS, on Google Play or whatever. It's available. And it costs, for someone to use the pro version like we have, it costs $15 a month, but we get it for free. This is a powerful platform that we've set up here, BAM. So make sure that you and your team are all using this BAM app. More and more information is going in there that's only available in BAM. And so right now I can tell you, if you're not using BAM, you're not actually doing the full business like what we're doing, like what everybody else is doing that has BAM, because there are things in there that are not available anywhere else that can actually help you grow faster. All right. And there's tremendous training as well in there to help you brand yourself. Even if you've never been on social media, it's designed for anybody, like Social Media 101 people. Product flyers in Marketing Center in your web office. This is going to quickly move over to just being BAM. So that's something that's going to happen in the coming weeks. We're not even going to have a Marketing Center anymore. It's going to go away because everything's going to be housed in BAM. No reason to have the Marketing Center when you've moved everything to BAM and it's easily shareable. So tremendous flyers that we have in there, including the new autosave flyer. If you have not gone and seen the autosave plus the thermostat flyer, this new flyer that's highlighted right there in the center, go look at it. It's dual-sided. It's our first 2-sided flyer. Go check it out. Read it. I mean, it's incredible. I love it. I read it this morning for the first time, and I was very impressed with what they put together. Know your product comparison guide. We get lots of people who ask us, what are the discounts in this state? Is it fixed rates? What are the local utility rates? Do they have community solar or do they not? What areas do they have community solar? What's the discount for community solar? Is it dual billing or is it utility consolidated billing? All the different things that are available in all the states are actually updated in the product comparison guide. This is at Think Success in your web office, and it's also in BAM. So for people who are looking for this gets updated every month. That says September 2025, but we have a new one that's updated for January 2026. It keeps updating. And there are slides in there that you just click through the slides and you can see it. Every advisor, you should be going in and getting the product comparison guide and looking at those slides, taking screenshots of it at the beginning of the month so you can use it and know where and have it and send it out quickly. So product comparison guide. Watch the customer acquisition trainings by Ed Kenny. And then we put up every week we put the newest customer acquisition training, like what we're doing now, on our YouTube and Vimeo channels. And these will be coming soon to BAM as well. So you can do it with no ads on Vimeo. You can utilize YouTube if that's what you like. We have it in both places. So this is available. Make sure you utilize those. Mindset when gathering customers. Here's a mindset. People already pay enough to their electric company. They don't need to pay more. That's a great thing to say to people, to open up, hey, listen, you already pay enough. Hey, mom, you already pay enough to your electric company. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, yeah, you don't need to pay more. I've got a way to help you. How about this one? We're certified energy advisors. We advise people how they can make better energy choices. This is a mindset when you're gathering customers. We're not going to sign up anyone to spend more. I would never sign someone up if it was more. I mean, are you kidding me? Who would even want to sign up if it was more? Here's another one. We're not asking people for money to become our customer. Our services are no cost. And everything we offer, we would do ourselves, and we would advise our families to do the same thing. See, I say that to people all the time when I'm talking to them about becoming a customer. I said, look, I told my mom is in the service area. I asked her to be my customer. If I'm asking my mom to be a customer, then you should ask people that you know to be your customer. Plain and simple. So that's a mindset. Let's go gather your first customers within 72 hours. We love that line, that time frame, because it allows you to get paid quickly, to prove that it works, and to have a permanent story to tell. Everyone, a brand new EA, if you're on here as a brand new EA today, great. Go get yourself paid and tell your story. Say, hey, look, I joined this business. I invested in my own little piece of the energy sector. I own my own piece of the energy sector for $59. And I went out and gathered 5 customers in my first 72 hours, and I made $100 to $250. Would you like to see how I turned $59 into $250 in 3 days? If you came to me with that without selling anything, if you came to me with that and I didn't know about this business already, I'd be like, all right, what'd you do? How'd you turn 59 into 250 without selling anything in 72 hours? I've got to see that. Okay, it becomes your permanent story. Become your own first customer. Of course you would. You should do that if you're in the service area. This is the statement that goes along with that. If you own a McDonald's, you don't eat at Burger King. Same thing here. Be your own first customer. And then make a short list of people that you know, love, and trust, right? That they know you, they like you, and ask them to support your new business. That's all you're asking people to do. You're either asking people, hey, do me a favor, or hey, would you support my new business? Like, that's all you have to do. Here's one. Hey, hi mom, I need a favor. Hi cousin, I need a favor. Or hey, you don't even have to ask for the favor. If you're just asking them to support your business, it's the same. It's a similar way to say it. So either the favor or ask them to support your business. Hey, if I can get you some better options, or if I can save you some money on your electricity bill and it's not going to cost you anything, and it would be really important to me, you can insert your reason why in there. Would you try out my service? Go grab a copy of your electric bill and let's take a look. Let's see what we can do. That's all you have to do. This is a very simple process. If you keep it simple and you focus on that, I can tell you that there have been times where I remember asking my father to be my customer. And I said it exactly like this. Hey, Dad, I need a favor. If I can save you a little bit of money on your electric bill, and it's not going to cost you anything, but it would be really important to me because I need to put some money aside so we can do the things we want to do in our life. Would you try out my service and support my business? He goes, yeah, I don't know about that. So you know what I did? I just restated it. I restated what I asked. He said, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't think so. I said, well, listen, Dad, I'm not going to ask you to pay more. If I can save you some money and it's not going to cost you a dime, and it would be really important to me, would you try out my service? And he decided, he was like, maybe, so it's not going to cost me anything. See, sometimes they need to hear it, just restating it. So it's not going to cost me anything. No, it's going to be less. I'm not going to ask you to sign up if it would cost you more. Go grab your electric bill and let's see what we can do for you. So by restating my ask, it got him to go get his electric bill. Hey, I'm not sure. Hey, neighbor, friend, whoever, I'm not sure if you heard, but I just finished my training course and I'm now a certified energy advisor. Give yourself some clout, right? You get a certification. You can text your certification. I was talking to somebody the other day. I asked him, how are you gathering? This person is in the state of New York, and he's gathering 3 customers, like 2 or 3 customers every single day, like Monday through Friday. He's gathering 2 or 3 customers every day. He just keeps going. And I said, how are you doing this? He said, I have my certification that I got. When I did the certification, I took a screenshot of it in my web office and I send it to people before I talk to them, or when I'm talking to them, that they say, hey, listen, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor and help me out on something, but I want you to see something. Boom. And he sends the certification letter that says you're certified. So he says, I'm now authorized in the state of New York to save people money on their electric bill. Would you let me do a free analysis for you to see if I can get you some better options or to save you some money? It would mean a lot to me with my new position. And of course, I'm not going to ask you to sign up if it would cost more. So go grab your bill. Let's see what we can do. Guys, that's somebody who's just utilizing the tools that we have. Okay. After he sends the flyer, the certification, he then sends the flyer for that state to them. Says, see right here, it's not me making this up. This is how it works. There's my name on the flyer. There's my QR code. There's my website. It's all the tools that we have. Keep it simple. That's how you do this. The more simple you keep it, the more it will duplicate for you. In Ohio and New Jersey and Illinois and Pennsylvania, Delaware and DC, hey, electricity rates are skyrocketing. They're auto-save markets. I have a brand new way to save you money, not the old way. All the old way is like, oh, let's sign you up on a 6 or 12-month plan and hope that at the end you renew. And if you don't, the rate goes up or you get into a variable rate or who knows what it's going to be at the end of 6 months. How about forget all of that, because people have been burned doing that. We have something no one else in America is doing. It's called autosave. And then utilize the flyer. Show the autosave 1-minute video. Utilize the now 5 autosave bullet points when you include the smart thermostat. You get guaranteed savings when your supply is with Think Energy with no cap. We'll get as much as we can. Guaranteed you'll never pay more than the utility. Because if your Think Energy personalized rate is higher than the utility, we're just going to move you to the utility. No renewals. You sign up once and set it and forget it. Cancel anytime, no fees. And guess what? Now through March 29th, in 3 of the states, you can get guaranteed minimum savings. In Ohio, in Illinois, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, you can get guaranteed minimum 5% savings with a connected smart thermostat. So no reason not to do this. If you're getting any pushback, if you go like 1 or 2, I wouldn't go more than 2. If you're not getting the right result after 2, I would do it after 1 myself, because you should always be like triaging this, figuring out, doing a analysis of what happened afterwards, debriefing with your sponsor and your sponsor. If you're not getting the right result, call for help. Don't keep doing the same thing over and over again. You can even get the customer on a 3-way call. Sometimes that's a great thing to do. As in the state of Texas, we have an incredibly diverse suite of product options with contract flexibility. We've still been looking. I've been looking and asking all of our EAs to tell me, have you ever found a company that has this, instead of charging an early termination fee, to change their rate with their existing company in Texas? Do you know anybody else who's doing this, where they charge a $29.95 product change fee and not the early termination fee? Still haven't had anybody else say that there's anybody else doing it. So as far as I know, as of right now, we're the only company doing this, unless somebody can tell me different. Think Clean 12, we have 12-month plans. Our plans in Texas, they carry a $100 cash gift card that the customer can unlock after 6 months of paying their electric bill and utilizing some energy. We have 36-month plans. We even have a Think Basic plan. That's 5-month plan. That's a rock bottom lower rate for customers. We have the ETF Buster plan. And we have plans for customers who already have rooftop solar to bank their excess energy and start out the following month with a negative balance on their electric bill. On top of that, we have the Think Smart technology in Texas, which is available every single day of the year for every single one of our Think Energy customers. They can just simply get another $10 of savings by connecting their smart thermostat. And thermostats are all the rage right now, all the markets. You know, electricity utility companies are giving these things away because they know it's good for the grid. And we know it's good for your bank account because it's going to save you money. So how to do a savings analysis on a Texas bill? Well, let's take a look at your bill so we can do a savings analysis. It starts with that. You know, let's look for the average price paid on their electricity bill if it's a residential customer. It's right on the bill. Our Think Energy residential rates include the base charge, the energy charge, and the TDU, the delivery charge. They include all three of those things. So for residential, you have to compare the average price paid to the Think Energy total rate on the energy fax label that's up there on the website when they put in their zip code. Now, for commercial customers, you want to compare the energy charge on the bill to the energy charge on the Think EFL. That's what you want to compare. Charge to charge, energy charge to energy charge. For residential, it's average price to the all-in rate. That's how it works. Where is it on the bill? Well, here's an example. It's right there. It says the average price paid for electricity is this, 19.64. Now, this person would say, well, my rate's 14 cents. No, it's not. Because when you add in all the other things, it's 19.64. That's why they put it on the bill. By law, it's there. If you want to know how to calculate it, and you don't need to know how to calculate it, you can. There's the formula on how to do it. It's, you know, and then utilize the energy fax label. Things that you need to consider in the state of Texas. If they have a contract end date, are they going to get hit with an early termination fee? You want to know that. Sometimes they don't care because they're saving more money than the fee. So you want to know about that. And then pay attention if they have budget billing as well. So Texas, very simple. Gather your first customers in 72 hours with community solar as well. This is really easy. Hey, you're getting your state-sponsored benefit. You can say it's a state-sponsored benefit, not state-funded, not state-run. It's a state-sponsored benefit because it's a state law. The word sponsored is the word to use. All right, it's a state law that you can connect your electric bill in states that have enacted legislation to allow a customer to digitally remotely connect their electric bill to a solar farm so that they can get a discount on their bill every month for 20 years. That's it. So go grab a copy of your bill. Let's see what you qualify for and let's get you signed up. Again, it's like here's another great statement to say to people, especially in community solar states. I mean, there's no reason to pay retail costs. There's no reason to pay the retail price on your electric bill when you can actually get a discount. Like if you go pull up to a four corners, a stoplight, and there's two gas stations, one on the right and one on the left, and one of them is $3 a month. I mean, $3 a gallon, and the other one is 25% less. It's whatever that comes out to. It's $2.25 a gallon. Which one are you going to go to? The one for $3 or the one for $2.25? That's what we're talking about when you can get up to 25% every month for 20 years on your electric bill. So this is a no-brainer. And then if people you do business with, if you do business with people like your barber, your hairstylist, your nail salon owner, your landscaper, whoever, you're a contractor and they won't do business with you for free. You're doing business with them for money. And they won't do business with you for free or for less, actually. There's something wrong with that. You need to go find yourself a new hairstylist. After people agree to be your customer, say, hey, can you do what I just did? And if they say, yeah, I could do that. Like ask people to do a favor. Now you're talking to a potential energy advisor. With the Texas Home Battery Program coming in March, and this is so exciting. You know, we are in the driver's seat on this one. We don't know of any other companies that are going to be offering a home battery program that works like ours. There's going to be companies that offer home battery programs where it costs you a lot of money to get a home battery. But with our no cost to install battery program, this is incredible with EcoFlow. Best invention of 2025, trusted by every retailer out there. You guys, it's a simple thing. You are going to get a great low rate on electricity. You are going to be able to utilize free backup power for your home when the power goes out, and there's no cost to install. Just stay to those 3 bullet points when you're talking to people. And then when that program launches, you'll have a whole bunch of people that are ready to go. We have new tools to support the battery launch as well. With the video that Michael Falquist did the interview, he talks about it in there. But the video, the Texas home battery program video, that thing 2.5 minutes is the best video, one of the best videos that's ever been made in the history of direct sales, in my opinion. That video. So utilize this stuff and continue to enroll customers in Texas, just like you do with autosave customers. You want to get customers on autosave with smart thermostats? They need to be a Think Energy customer first before they can be a thermostat customer. Same thing with the battery. The only way you're going to be able to get a home battery in Texas is if you become a Think Energy customer first. Unless that happens, you're not even going to be considered. You won't even be contacted. You won't even be evaluated. So the race is to get as many customers in Texas onto the platform as we can. And then customers that are larger than the amounts, 500,000 in some states and 100,000 for autosave states, if it's larger than that, submit them to the commercial lead form in your web office. This is especially great for customers that have like multiple locations in multiple states, multiple utilities. Utilize it. When do we get paid? That's what everybody wants to know. After we get the customers in, well, when do I get paid? Well, you get paid customer acquisition bonuses if your customer is in and verified and fully, becomes a customer and reaches what's called payable status. Let's call it that. You'll get paid the following week. And on Friday. So we go Friday to Friday, and you get paid every, Saturday to Friday, and you get paid the following week. So it's just like a paycheck. Monthly, you get residuals and rank advancement bonuses on the 3rd Friday of the following month. You'll notice that we're getting closer to the 3rd Friday of the month. We're 6 days away from the 3rd Friday of the month. Yesterday was regular payday, but this next week coming up is the 3rd Friday of the month. It's residual day, as well as weekly pay.